Everybody, I'm Paul Acevedo, EastX Twitch from Windows Central. Tonight we have a special guest host. It's Royal Bob. There we
Howdy.
go. Tyler and Adam are out. Adam is celebrating Hump Day, and Tyler has a birthday party to get to.
Ooh, those are usually a good time.
Yes, we're all very jealous of him. Although, I
Yes.
already told you about this, but last night I had some fun of my own. I got to go see a band play.
Yes, I looked up some of their music. Seems like it was pretty
Cool.
good.
Yeah, it was
Like,
the Reverend Horton Heat.
I've never heard of them before, but they seem like they were pretty good.
My first experience with them was in Guitar Hero 2. So,
Oh, was that the Psychobilly
yes,
Freakout?
exactly.
Yes.
But before we think of bands, let's get a game going. Tonight we are streaming. Sorry, got to clear my throat.
Mm.
As I was saying, tonight we are streaming How to Survive Storm Warning Edition for Xbox One. It's also available on PlayStation 4, Steam, and the non-Storm Warning Edition is on PS3 and 360.
So, do you know what the differences are between storm warning and
I
not storm
do.
warning?
Essentially, this is a Game of the Year edition, so it contains a total of 7 downloadable content packs. Not all of those packs were released on last-gen consoles. So,
Wow, that's a lot of
yeah, it is.
content.
It's a bunch of stuff. It's a really big game, really hard game. So we're going to experience that. It's been a while since I played it. Also, I'm going to be joined in co-op by WestX shortly.
That should be fun.
Hope so. Let's hope it's not as hard this time as it was the last time I played. That's all I can say.
Now, is co-op just like a side mode, or do you play through the
It's the
story?
full game.
That's interesting.
So let me get WestX over here invited. Yeah, because this game has some similarities with State of Decay, which is coming to Xbox One next week. Kind of a big deal.
Yes. Very big.
Yeah, big difference, besides the perspective, is that it's online co-op and local co-op. Okay, that's weird. It says waiting for him, but it also just said he was added to the game.
It's interesting. But I believe this game also has a free trial on Xbox One.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah. I don't know how much you get to play, but it's pretty good.
Icky, I think you mixed up my two comments there. Adam is outbreeding. Tyler is at a party. Who is WestX? WestX is my son. Let's see. And I want to say hi to everybody. We got a bunch of fresh faces, which is always excellent to see.
Plenty of new people.
And if we could just get him into the game. Did it not really put you in the game? But it's just like frozen on that? Alright, we're going to keep trying this. Yo, Kenzibit. Bob, would you like to say hi to some of the people in the chat?
Sure. I'm not going to be able to pronounce anybody's name.
Well, that's what they get.
Howdy, Bria, Icky, Ken Zibbit, Danrod, Escobar. Let me open up the list. Let's go down the list. Cecil's here.
Oh, Cecil.
Howdy. Yeah, I like Cecil. He inspired me to get all the achievements in Ori. Yes. Alexa Smile, Brownmeister.
Brownmeister.
Yeah, I like Brownmeister. That's a cool name. Copper Nicky, Dark Player, Deadpool, Dr. Voboda.
That's Dr.
Sorry,
Swoboda.
Dr. Svoboda. I like that name. That's cool. Escobar, Fenrizder. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Almost a Fen. What Fen? You can't just put like Z's and R's and K's.
Right.
And using Cluck My Duck. Hey, Light Cycle.
Yeah, some people really don't seem to take into account whether their name is pronounceable, which is a little odd to me. But
I know some people like to take it as a challenge. Like they're proud that they can pronounce names. Oh, it looks like it's working now.
Okay, instead of the main game, we are trying challenge mode, so I have no idea what this is going to be like. I think it's going to be cray cray, probably. Let's see. Oh, hey, Monkbox. Zorb's.
Hello to everybody else. There are a lot of people, so
Nice.
41 right
Excellent.
now.
Wow, that's really great.
Uh, so sorry I couldn't get to everybody, but how did
Yeah, we love
everybody?
you all. Zorbs asks what I'm drinking tonight. The answer is I am drinking Coke Zero mixed with vodka. That's good stuff.
It does sound good. That loading screen is kind of scary.
Let's see, we got 14
The
minutes. We're waking up on a beach. The characters, obviously it's zoomed way out, but they look pretty nice, I think.
Yes, I'll see shortly.
Was that a
So
dodo?
a little bit behind.
Ooh, I got a wooden stick. That's going to be my weapon. Carbon-made mudguard.
That does look like a dodo.
Look at that. Oh, I bet they're ostriches. I understand where Brownmeister lives. Those run free and rampant.
So do you know where this game takes place? Like what
It
country?
takes place on an island, like an island where things have gone bad. Can we kill him?
Okay. So we might get a bunch of crazy animals on this island.
Yeah, there's a big crab thing. Ooh, we can even get feathers from it.
Ooh. From a
Yeah.
crab?
What? No, from the ostrich.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Yeah, why did we wake up on top of each other? Was that deer eating that rotting meat? I hope not. Oh, look, and here is somebody's gravestone. That's interesting. It's another player's. That's a nice touch.
This looks a little. Oh, is it? Is it someone on your friends list?
No, it's somebody I don't even know. And there's another one from Shadowed Kitty. I mean, they could be my followers, but I think they're just random players. Well, yeah, the game came out fall of last year, and the thing is, that's a time for big AAA releases, and so downloadable games like this often get overshadowed big time. I mean, we did do a couple articles on it, but obviously that's just a time when people's minds are on the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and Halos and what have you.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't even know about this game coming out on Xbox One.
Special blue paint? Well, so far so good. There's my inventory menu. I got a wooden stick, carbon-made mudguard, and special blue plant. Oh, not that great to eat, but it could be mixed with another plant.
Do you know if this game has a
It
local
does.
co-op?
Yeah, actually, Ethan and I played that way before, and we've just observed we cannot get too far apart from each other. What'd you throw that piece of meat for? And we're just killing crabs. We don't actually know what our objective is here.
You know if there's like a day and night cycle?
Ethan, is there a night cycle? I think there is.
Because you might be just kind of collecting stuff for night, and that's when the
Can we
zombies show up,
go?
maybe?
There's got to be somewhere to go. We're playing on Xbox One. We talked about it earlier. It's also on PlayStation 4, Steam, and sort of on PS3 and 360. Just not the Game of the Year edition. There's another wooden stick. Do you already have one? You do. Okay, I'll get it.
How many players can
Just
play
two
this in
players.
co-op?
So it would have been neat. 4-player actually would have been pretty amazing. For this style of game, I think it would be very different to be able to do it with 4 players. Oh, you can go up there? No? Oh, okay, coming. How do you run? Left trigger runs. Nice.
So right now this is a challenge mode. Their goal is to survive for 14 minutes.
Oh, that's all we got to do?
I believe
Ooh,
that's what
I
you
wonder
have
if
to
there's an
do.
achievement.
I
I got a reel. I feel real good about getting that reel.
But it seems like you can just, if that was the only objective, it seems like you can just stay in one place. So maybe you do have to
Your
do something else.
characters do get thirsty and maybe hungry. I can't remember. Ooh, a rusty machete. That's good stuff.
Interesting. And then can you craft new weapons?
There
and
is a
gear?
crafting system. Oh, nice statue. Now I feel like I'm playing Oblivion.
That's always
That's Skyrim for you young people.
So I do like the exploration aspect of the game. Like you like the find new areas.
Yeah, it's pretty neat so far. I mean, I tell you though, the time we played the campaign on easy and found it to be very challenging. So I'm surprised so far this isn't very bad. It's like this mode, maybe it doesn't even have zombies? That'd be a lot different if it just didn't even have zombies.
Yeah, that would be weird if there were no
But so
zombies.
far we haven't seen one.
Could just be surviving in the wilderness.
Oh, well, I got two kinds of plants. Maybe I can mix them now. Wrong button.
So do you know if the map is set or randomly
I
generated?
think it is set, but I'm not completely sure. Oh, it looks like we're trying to get over to that thing over to the right. That's what it is. Do you see it, Ethan? Push the back button to look at the map. Okay. Well, let's get on up there. I don't think surviving is going to be enough. But how the heck do we get around? Oh, nice. Okay, the machete can cut through foliage. Got another wooden stick, piece of fabric. So what have you been up to today, Bob?
Playing a lot of NBA 2K15.
Ooh, because it's free this weekend on Xbox One.
Yes. Yep.
Ah,
Man,
what kind of animal is that? That's probably some Australian animal. A capybara. Ooh.
yes, I've never heard of
I
that
think
one
it's the
before.
largest rodent. I could be wrong.
Ooh.
Here's another iron stick. Get this iron stick. I guess I should switch weapons. What button brings up B brings up inventory. And probably
That's a very large rodent.
definitely. Okay. Yeah, it does have pretty good shadows. So like there are some things in common with State of Decay because there are survival mechanics here that, you know, obviously in this mode are not very apparent, but like State of Decay, it's more about creating a base and then defending it and managing your AI people and stuff. And this is definitely not like that. Looks like we have to go back up here, and then there's a path from there. We got to keep checking the map because there it is up there.
Yeah, that'd be cool, dark player, but then people would complain about product placement.
What was he saying? Oh,
That'd be cool if they drink Coke or Pepsi in the game.
yeah,
But I don't mind product placement like that, where it's like makes it more realistic.
yeah. It has to be organic. The birds
Yeah.
killed you? They're zombie birds. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I was able to revive him. Always good when co-op games let you do that.
Yeah, State of Decay does not have co-op, but I really wish it
I
did.
know, it'd be so much better.
They kind of hinted at co-op for a while, and that's why I bought it, and then they just
Aw.
canceled it.
I thought I just saw
Yeah.
an item. What was that? Picked up a bottle full of something. Is it behind this house? There's gotta... Look at the map. There's some way to get up to the right. The question is how. Oh, and there's a water tap? How do we get to that?
As cleaner, they plan to make State of Decay into an MMO type game eventually, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
Yeah, I have read they have some kind of long-term project, right? They like to...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be ready for like at least
Ah!
another 2
Zombie
years.
deer. Oh, crap. That's still pretty different.
Although they might want to compete with Sony,
Ah!
so they might show something at E3.
Oh my gosh, and it's getting to be nighttime, too.
Yeah, I want to see if zombies show up in that.
Zombie deer, dude.
No, zombie deers don't count.
It's pretty freaky.
It's pretty freaky. I know that it just showed up.
Gotta kill that thing. If we can't even kill one zombie deer, I don't know how we're gonna survive this. Oh, man.
So can you customize your characters, or are they
They're
preset?
selectable characters, but they're not customizable. But there's a bunch,
Okay.
and some of them were not in the 360 version, I think, or they might have been downloadable content. He just keeps...
Maybe you guys aren't supposed to kill him yet?
Yeah, maybe we should just ignore him, because he just killed me. Can you bring me back to life? Come on, we gotta do this. Crap. Oh no, he knocked
Sure,
Ethan.
if you guys
Almost. Oh crap.
Yeah, State of Decay was really good. It's a little buggy, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, no, let's try it one more time. This is pretty fun. We just gotta not get killed by the deer. Hey, Evil Ernie. Yeah, we actually streamed State of Decay just the other day, didn't we, Bob? Were you around
Yep.
for that?
I
Ooh.
was.
Let's see, what day was that? Thursday? Yeah, and we actually.
I think it was Wednesday. Thursday was
Oh
Dark
yeah, you're
Souls
right. It
2
was Wednesday. Yeah, and we. It doesn't come out on Xbox One till next week.
for $30 or $20 or 25.
It's $30 if you did not own it on the 360. If you owned it on 360, 20.
And that comes with all the DLCs.
Yes. Oh, there it goes. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we'll move on to a different mode. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Light Cycle, how come you haven't been signing into Skype, dude? Like I've been wanting to talk to you, and you're never online. And in fact, we haven't seen you for probably like 2 weeks. All right, let's go. We're gonna be more careful this time. Way more careful.
So it doesn't look like the maps are random. They seem to be set.
So hopefully we can handle that.
Yeah, so you guys should know where to go this time.
Got some meat. I think you can use meat as zombie bait or something.
You might be able to cook it too if you need
Yeah,
food.
there probably is some way. Ah, man, that crab. They are attack crabs. Maybe the crabs are already zombies. Anything good? Let's just get up where we have to go. Oh yeah, we do need machetes. We'll find them. Crab! Look out! I wonder, in real life, are there crabs that just run up and attack people while they're just walking around?
And nearby the plane, it looked like there's a grave for West X, maybe? His name was up there for something.
Oh, really? Huh,
Yeah.
that's funny. You know, the player graves are cool, but it would be even cooler if you could, write your epitaph like they had in the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, that would be neat. Or even like a Dark Souls thing where you can watch how
Oh,
they
yeah, that
died.
too.
So have you played Happy Wars yet on
I have
Xbox
not. What
One?
do you think of it?
I like it. It's a little pay the winny on PvP side, but it's not horrible.
And
I played it a lot on 360.
isn't it just like on the 360 one, you had to get really far in multiplayer to unlock a new single player level? Is it still like that?
I'm not sure because I had them all unlocked
Oh,
already.
I always thought that was lame.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But I think you can play against bots to level up your rank as well.
Ah, freaking crabs. Well, yeah, that's if they're easier than humans, that would be fine.
Oh yeah, they're a lot easier.
Rusty machete and a big fork. Why not? Because maybe I'm going to eat something big. Get this reel. Maybe you need a reel. Yeah, we haven't messed with crafting any. Really? Oh well. Alright, let's move on. We're ready for this. I don't think, like, normally I think there would be a thirst meter, so I think maybe thirst is just turned off for the challenge mode. We do?
Maybe.
Uh-oh. No, up there, when you push B, there's all the meters. Okay.
Yes.
Lovely.
Um,
Yes, crab is so good. And crab sushi, absolutely my favorite sushi. Find a flint to light a fire. Yeah, if we had a flint, we totally would. But don't we only have 14 minutes to do this, Bob? Didn't it say something like that?
yeah, it's 14 minutes, but it didn't say what you have to do. So I don't know if you're just surviving or if you're
Well,
trying
the
to
map
get
has this
somewhere.
little seaplane or something on it, so I feel like we probably
Oh,
just have to
yeah.
get there. Iron stick.
So I wonder what the end of the 14 minutes.
Yeah, what's going to happen in 14 minutes? Maybe we'll be... What
I hope some like a bunch of zombies show up. That'd be cool.
about zombie deer?
That'd be scary. It'd be a little scarier
Just a
than
whole herd of
zombies.
them.
After the last,
Like,
yeah.
bah. Wait, that's not what deer say.
Well, before the yeah, before the last one, I wouldn't think they would be that scary, but he was pretty
Yeah, oh my
powerful.
gosh, he was. You wouldn't think. Don't go in here? There's something in here, though, isn't there? Oh, the zombie birds. I got him. Ow! Don't hit me. I don't think he really hit me. Bottle full of gasoline. What do we do with that? I guess I can make a Molotov, maybe? Ooh, and a med kit. Alright, don't let me forget I actually have a med kit, so if one of us gets real hurt. Danrod, I doubt that's the case. Okay, let's just go around it. Look out, run. Just keep moving. We can hack away up here. Alright, I made a path. We don't want to... Ah, that was a little zombie bird. Oh no, he's still chasing us. Ah, help. Run. Run. Oh my gosh. This is more fun than the main game, though, to me.
Yeah, there's not
Ah,
even any
there's water.
zombies yet. Like real
Ow.
zombies.
Well, that's because it's a challenge mode. It's us against the animals. Ah, God. Oh, man, they're knocking the crap out of me. Ethan, no.
They're
You're down too.
very
You
mad
didn't
at
even tell
you.
me you died. Sorry, guys. My co-op partner's dropping the slack. I was a little busy
They're
fighting
getting
the...
rid of
Alright,
that
yeah, we'll try a
word.
different mode. That deer. Alright, we're just going to go on to story mode. We've seen a challenge. Oh, there's also one-shot escape, barricade. Okay, so 3 total modes, and then challenges probably... There's, yeah, several different challenges. But we will go on to story. And... New
Okay.
story, or...
Yeah, story should be fun.
And I can change my character here. They all... You can't see their stats and stuff from this screen, which is not good. But, like, in the actual, like, offline, you can see what's different about them. They do have some differences. Selected difficulty, easy, definitely. Private game.
You can be a firefighter.
Yeah, man. I was born for firefighting. Invite a friend. Yeah, Icky, I shouldn't have... If it was only the deer, I would have been fine, but a bird ran up and killed me.
Yeah, those birds.
Man, just like real life.
Exactly. They're very dangerous. That's why cats hunt them.
Well, I do believe it is time for another drink. Nothing goes with a zombie game quite as well as vodka and soft drink.
Yes, it does work out pretty well.
Ready. Is it loading up? Okay. There it goes. Oh, where did I put the soft drink? Yeah, we should have used the deer as a distraction to keep the human zombies away, right? I believe we're getting close to one of our giveaways, by the way, everybody. Oh, and it looks like it's starting us fresh on the story.
Well, that's interesting. Maybe because he didn't play it on his account last time? Or was he playing on his account?
I believe it did let us both play on our own accounts.
Mm.
Ain't no telling. Alright, and there's the giveaway. By the way, you guys, when Bandit announces a giveaway, don't anybody say anything in chat that except for their giveaway entry until he's done with it. Because otherwise it's confusing. Ah! Okay, here we are. Who's this guy? It's got voice acting.
I was attacked. There are monsters everywhere in this goddamn. I managed to kill some of them, but listen.
There are a lot of dead bodies on this beach. And not a lot of blood.
Yeah, not so far. Oh, that's interesting. I have to wait for him to get through all the dialogue. Anytime, Ethan.
Yes, I remember this part from the trial, so I must have played this
Oh.
at some point.
Sorry. There we go. So we gotta... Yeah, we're gonna get farther than that, though. Man. We're gonna get all the way to the end. No, we're not gonna get all the way to the end.
Oh, maybe it's a short game.
Since it's online, you should be able to split up if you want.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of being stuck on the same screen like Fable 2.
Yeah, because like, assume it was 3D. It would not just limit you to not being able to walk away without some kind of visible barrier. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense to do it in
Yeah,
overhead view either, in my opinion.
I wonder if it's some kind of issue with the loading
Oh,
stuff.
that could be.
Hey,
Oh,
my name's
Mr. Gruffyid, are you well acquainted with this game?
a little hazy. I'm one of a small group of survivors.
I don't trust this Andrew guy.
Many of us have died. The bow is
Uh-oh,
damn.
Ramon is injured.
This
You
seems
left him by the boat.
nice.
Close to our boat. Please find him.
He's on a beach at the east side of the island. You know the east side is the best side.
You'll find him on the beach.
I say that because I'm East Tex. Oh,
Then you're standing on the west side of the screen, though.
that's true. Speak softly and carry a big stick. That's my motto. Go, Brownmeister! Alright, come on, Westy. So you know what game well, actually, I mean, you already know, dude, but you know what game I got recently that I haven't gotten to play yet?
I have no idea what
Why,
it could
it's
be.
Shovel Knight.
Oh. Oh, wow. I heard that game's pretty good.
That's the rumor. It comes out on Xbox One next week, you know.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, we already have a stream planned for it. We're going to stream it Thursday next week.
I hope to be
Sweet,
there.
great. Oh, yeah, I'd like to talk about the schedule a little bit. Oh, we got a page from the book. Check it out. These book parts are really neat. That's right, Icky.
Alright, let's see this
Yeah,
book.
let's look at the book stuff before I talk about the schedule.
If you are reading this, you are probably afraid for your life. You will be lost and hungry, and if you have not already, you will soon encounter the many zombies who live here. Please,
Stay positive.
the situation is desperate, but
So like that kind of adds a little personality to the game.
Yeah, because usually zombie games don't have a sense of humor. I mean, Dead Rising 3 has a bit of or the Dead Rising games do, but usually they don't.
Yeah.
most extreme environments. It contains all you need to combat the zombies. Good luck, and see you soon, survivor. Remember, unarmed combat
Hey, Narco Sleepy.
these monsters. Always use a weapon.
Yeah, isn't this great? I mean, there's some good writing. The graphics are really good for what they are. I already have a stick.
Yeah, which is why you gotta kill those zombies over
Come get this stick. Alright, so now we got our first zombies, and they are humanoid zombies. Ah.
Sweet. I like seeing
Ow,
humanoid
I
zombies.
think we actually can hit each other. That's not cool.
Oh.
What are we playing? Helldivers? Helldivers has friendly fire too. On PlayStation systems. Oh, and there's some players' gravestones.
So do you know if those are real players or are they
Yeah,
just
they're real players. It's not going to have just
Accident.
random names for no reason. I mean, they're gamer tag type names. Ah, what is this?
That's true.
It's NVG Zuka. That's a gamer tag if ever I saw one. Ah! Yeah, we have to stay a little bit farther apart because of the friendly fire, which is a shame. Oh, there's another
Ooh.
section from the book.
Yeah, congratulations to all the winners.
Chapter 1.
Eduardo, Geokex, Kiwi,
Here are some basic rules.
UFC or UCF Knight, Master Four Eyes, and Angel Espada.
Ooh.
Angelus
Yeah, I don't know how
Espada.
to say that. Angelis Spada?
Angelis
Or
that
Angelic
works.
Espada. It's one or the other.
Oh yeah, Angelic Espada.
Oh, hey, Lanty. It's good to have some of you guys back.
Yes, this does play, or at least it looks pretty similar to Dead Island Epidemic.
Oh, for real? Huh.
Yes, I think that's a MOBA though on PC.
Well, this probably came first because the original PC version's been out for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
and
probably
there's some
has.
water, so we can... Let's kill the zombies first. There's a...
I like this video that's playing right now.
Yes.
It's Figure
Don't
4,
don't
the
bother
last
mentioning
page.
it.
That's pretty
We
sweet.
don't have a water meter yet.
Oh, we don't have a water meter yet. Okay.
Also, they introduced the
Boom.
features one at a time.
Yeah, they're easing us in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dread Platypus died there. How sad. The combat could be more complicated, you know, like I'd like to see a combo system.
The
Ah,
camera
Yeah.
East X. Apparently I died there at some point.
yeah,
That's
when
messed-
we first started playing
Can't wait to see that one.
immediately.
Oh.
Well, West has some moves.
Yeah, I think just if you hit the button enough times, combos come out, but, you know, like,
He's kind of like flipping
I like
people.
alternating between buttons and stuff, you know? Okay, let's go to the right. Oh, you're drinking? Did we get our water meter?
I just feel like I got bottles of water.
Oh, is that how do you do that?
You have to have a bottle.
And I don't? Dang it. He's got a bottle of water. Mr. Fancy Pants. But see, that's some of that survival stuff there, filling up bottles of water. It's just like that Most Dangerous Game or something. No, I don't know. It's just like the Hunger Games.
It's like everybody had pizza tonight for dinner. I had a
Oh, for
little
real?
bit too.
I had lasagna. That's like pizza. Oh, Super Rio. That guy is a friend of mine.
Oh, we're in the pizza club.
Well, aren't you guys fancy? Inkabod Crane. He's also a friend.
Yeah.
And there's Mosiwi. Yeah, I
That's
guess
cool.
it is specifically putting some friends in. So,
I hope those are friends that actually played the game and not just like random friends.
yeah, well, they must have. Oh, over here. And I did just do like a throw, I guess, as part of a combo or something.
Yeah, West was doing those earlier.
All right.
I think Goat Simulator on PC, they have an MMO that's like a fake MMO, and they'll put friends on your Steam list in there as NPCs. So some people think they're like real players, and it's pretty goofy.
Well, sounds clever.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Yes, I hope they bring that to Xbox One.
Yeah, it's kind of curious that they didn't, but I guess maybe that would be, you know, they want to do it like one step at a time. Because obviously it sold plenty without that feature.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if it's like can optimize it because right now it's kind of it has some issues with frame rate, and the MMO one has a lot more stuff in it.
Complex rules.
Ew.
Healing.
Ooh, I see a book over there at the top.
No narco. I had lasagna.
Survivor means to have injuries, yet live.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a good buzz. I'm liking that.
You will. Do not fear. Help is at hand. The islands are full of
Chapter 2.
treat your wounds.
So I think these videos were inspired by the book about like how to fight zombies or whatever. You know what book I'm talking about? They even made a board game of it and stuff.
Yeah, I think I know a book. I just don't remember what it's called.
But he was still in two halves.
The the guy who wrote World War Z, before he wrote that, he wrote this book. And I'm pretty sure that's the inspiration for those parts of the game.
Yeah, I remember it being a really popular book. I just
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
remember.
World War Z, the book, not the movie, is great. The movie has nothing to do with it, which is dumb.
Oh, maybe they'll bring it back with the sequel.
I kind of doubt it. I mean, that level of disrespect for the source material, you know, it's I don't think they're working up to respecting it. I think they just don't care. They paid for the name, and that's all they wanted.
Okay, so let's go back to, we forgot to talk about it, the
Oh, yeah,
schedule.
thank you. Okay. Obviously, like, for you guys who are new to the stream, we'll just say every Saturday we stream a game. It's always either an Xbox One or PC game, and we give out free copies of that game for whatever systems we can get the codes for, which is usually Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam. So besides that, we do some midweek streams that don't have contests, but we'd still really love for you guys to tune into those. You know, like it's kind of a way of building community for us. you can really get to know your fellow chatters, and you can get to know me. I can get to know you. You know, like that's one of the things I love about doing all these streams is I've made all kinds of friends, and I'm always looking to make more friends. You know, and some people they'll watch for a while and then they stop coming because life gets in the way or whatever, and it's just a good opportunity for me to meet new people who do come in after that. They step in to fill the void. Anyway, Monday night, my co-host who couldn't be here tonight, Tyler, is going to be streaming a game. We don't know what game yet. It's kind of a surprise. Monday night is a variety night. Then Tuesday, this Tuesday. Oh, yeah. I wanted. Here's a streaming thing. We were streaming every Wednesday, but we've moved that regularly scheduled stream to Tuesdays. So Wednesday is no longer a regularly scheduled day. Like sometimes we might do a Wednesday stream, but not all the time anymore.
Yes. And Tuesday, you'll be playing a game that is very difficult to pronounce.
Yes, we will be playing Ys 6, the Ark of Nepishtim, for Steam. It's also a PlayStation Portable and Vita game.
Chapter 3. Skills.
Yeah, it
Sounds fun.
it comes out this Tuesday, so like we're gonna be playing it there on release day as a special thing, and it's a game that I have to review anyway, so that's why we decided to schedule it that way.
And I believe you made a preview article for it?
Yeah,
wrote one?
that's right. I wish somebody would link to it, but yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
already
you
did.
are awesome, dude. Yeah, I wrote a really nice little preview that explains what the Ys series is. It's an action RPG series. It's been going for years and years, and but a lot of people don't know about it, and it's never been on an Xbox system, unfortunately. But it has been on lots of PlayStation systems and PC. Hey, we just lit our first fire, and I can get some fire. Yeah, just what I wanted.
Then cook some food.
Yeah, so this game, it was originally released on PSP. You can also get it on the Vita, like I said. And now the Steam version is brand new. And so we're going to be streaming that for our... Like, Tuesday is going to be kind of our Vita night, but this time it's going to be a PSP Vita Steam game. But I hope you guys will tune in for that. The series, it has great music. The gameplay is great. Graphics are not really great, but the fun factor is through the roof. So, that's Tuesday. Then Thursday, we're going to be back with Shovel Knight for Xbox One. Shovel Knight comes out next week for Xbox One. It's also already on PlayStation 4 and Steam and Wii U and 3DS and maybe even Vita, I forget. So Shovel Knight,
Yes.
why don't you tell us a little bit about Shovel Knight, because you know about it.
Yes, it's kind of like... It reminded me of the old Bomberman games. Or not Bomberman, Mega Man.
Yeah.
With melee attacks instead of range. There are some
We
range
can burn
attacks.
these, Ethan.
It's kind of like a retro style kind of game, made modern. The controls are more modern than you'd see in like a Mega Man game. There's a lot of content.
Doesn't he have kind of a pogo attack?
Bosses. Yes, he can use his shovel to attack in many different ways.
And I understand that the classic gaming characters, the Battletoads, even guest star in the Xbox One version.
Yes, the PS4 version and PS3 maybe comes with Kratos.
From God of War.
Yes, and I saw a video of that because that's all out already, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, so in that one you fight Kratos, and then you get armor that lets you have attacks like Kratos, and it looks really cool.
That is neat. And yeah, and it'll be Battletoads on Xbox One. We're not allowed to really talk about the Battletoads except to say that they're a boss battle.
Yes. That they are in the game
Yeah,
somewhere.
and I mean, even that is pretty neat. You know, Conquer just came to Project Spark this week, right?
Yep.
And so now Battletoads also are coming back in a small way. It's not as good as getting a whole brand new game with those characters. However, it is still good to see them being kept alive in any fashion.
Yes. It should be interesting.
Yeah. I can't...
So we'll have to see how they implement it.
It's going to be rad. So that's Thursday, guys.
Yes.
Shovel Knight.
However, the achievement list is out, and they are the same achievements as Steam, I
Oh,
believe.
yeah, that's funny.
Yes. But not all of them have gamer score,
Press B, then right trigger.
which is also interesting. There's actually a lot of achievements, according to XboxAchievements.com, that do not have gamer score in that game.
Yeah, and that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
No, especially on Xbox One where they can go over 1,000
Yeah,
points.
it's kind of like maybe they were thinking of them like challenges, but they didn't really understand that Xbox One has challenges.
That's what you should still be. Hopefully, they'll come with artwork. Like most achievements have artwork
No,
for the background, so it's better than
that's
nothing.
true. Hurry.
And the achievements are very, very difficult. I'm hoping Cecil can get them all, so to inspire me.
Yep. Cecil's the man as far as going for tough platforming achievements.
Yes, this is much. It looks much harder than Ori.
Man, that's crazy. You know, I mean, like, I like achievements a lot, but, and a lot of our regular viewers already know this, but actually, I'm just too busy to usually to go after them, unfortunately, because every week I have, like, 2 or more new games coming in, Xbox One, Steam, etc., that I have to review. So, like, I always just have to move on. I never get to just stick with one game and savor it. Like, I would like to, but I'm glad to hear when my friends are able to do that, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's I was reading online about the checkpoint system, and apparently you can destroy checkpoints to get extra treasure, but then you lose a checkpoint. It's kind of an interesting
Yeah, it's a
feature.
little bit Dark Souls-ish, isn't it?
Yes, and there's an achievement for breaking every checkpoint in the game, which would be really rough.
Because you'd have to just, like, if you died, you'd start all the way back at the beginning.
You'd start at the beginning of that level, but then there's also another achievement for not dying throughout the
Oh,
whole game.
God. That's pretty rough.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's for real hardcore platforming fans, I guess.
Yeah, it has a lot of easy achievements or easier achievements, but then the ones that are worth like 100, 150 are the really tough ones.
Ew. Well, actually, that's good and bad. It's bad because it means most people are not going to get very much gamer score out of the game.
Yeah, but I like how it's set up. It's rewards
It
challenging
does.
parts.
UCF says he just drove all the roads in Forza Horizon 2. I haven't quite done that yet, so I'm envious.
Wow, there's a lot of
Yeah,
roads, isn't
it's
there?
like a collectible, except it's like you just try to drive on all the roads in the game. There's 300 something, I forget. It's a lot.
Oh, I'm still trying to get them all in Fast and Furious, I think. What is the last game you played that you wish you could have stayed with?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, actually, no, I know. It's Borderlands: The Handsome Collection. Because, I'm a huge fan of Borderlands. I love the Borderlands games. And I got to play them as much as I could before I had to review it. But then, since then, I've been too busy to go back. Too busy.
Yes, and those are also kind of difficult because you have to. They're more fun in co-op, so you have to kind of get everyone together at the same time.
Yeah, because my girlfriend, actually, she loves Borderlands too. So we do play together, but I'm not opposed to playing on my own. It's just, obviously I'm more likely to play if I have friends along.
Yeah, it makes the game a lot more fun.
Definitely. Oh, and I just got a PlayStation Vita earlier this week, and
Yes, and you got Borderlands 2
yeah,
on there as
exactly. It
well.
came with Borderlands 2, and the advantage there, although it doesn't run as well, not nearly as well as what people say, is that I can play that on the go. So I can play it like in the car or when I'm at my other job. So probably I'll get my Borderlands fix just from playing that particular version. But yeah, it doesn't mean
Sweet.
I won't play it on Xbox One though. Especially if I had more friends who would get the Xbox One version, then I would be happy to play it with them whenever those times come up when you have time for stuff.
Yeah. So have you gotten a chance to play Helldivers?
No, but I did finally install it yesterday. See, like, I would have installed it earlier, but I was waiting for my memory card to show up.
See, I'd be afraid if I got a Vita, I'd start playing something at night and then just end up playing it all night.
Well, there are worse problems to have than having too much fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was up a little bit late last night, having too much fun.
Nice.
So, Do you know like about the tombstones? Can you tell us more about the tombstones? Narco Sleepy is kind of
Oh,
curious about
yeah,
them.
they simply represent where other players died. If you were playing the game online, then your gravestone it will show up for somebody else, wherever you died. And that's all it is. It's just mixing in everybody's tombstones.
Okay. I guess in the version Narco Sleepy played, there were not any
Dang.
tombstones, so that might be
Ooh.
a new feature.
Icky, the Vita has really great battery life. The Slim Vita, I mean, that battery life is excellent. Yeah, it like you said, it's about 4 or 5 hours, but that is plenty, for me. I just plug it in when I need to. But like I haven't had it like run out of power when I'm playing because I don't sit there and play a portable for that many hours in a row.
Yeah, it depends how addictive it is.
Yeah. I mean, but well, also I should point out I have the PlayStation TV, so like if I'm just sitting at home and I'm going to be playing for a long time, I probably would switch to the PlayStation TV and play from there because it plays the same games. And you can, if you have PlayStation Plus, then you can transfer your save between the two via the cloud.
Now with the Xbox One's mirroring thing, where you can mirror what's on your screen, will that work kind of like that, where you can stream Xbox One games to your tablet or PC?
Yeah, it would be similar in that I could play it in other rooms of the house. I mean, like we have two Xbox
Yeah.
Ones already, so it's not like I ever have to worry about somebody being on my Xbox One when I need it. But yeah, like being able to play it upstairs where we do not have one, that would be really handy.
There's some games like Magic or even Tetris where I'd rather just play it on an handheld. Like I don't need the big TV
Yeah,
for
I
it.
hear you. Yeah, like some games
Maybe that's
just
Tetris,
it's
but
kind of like a phone game, like it's just more convenient to play it
yeah.
in these little short bursts when you have a few minutes to kill.
Yes, like Puzzle Quest, I couldn't really get through that on the Xbox, but then I got the mobile version. I played that all the
Ooh.
time.
I actually did beat the 360 version, but I never beat the downloadable content. But the DS version, which I had before that, I beat that all the way through. I think we should. All right, I saved. I guess. Oh, I. Oh,
Have you seen anything about the game The Old Blood? Oh, is that the
yeah, that's what they're
Wolfenstein
talking about.
stand? Have you seen anything about it other than it's supposed to be kind of like older, like a prequel?
I've deliberately avoided reading about it. Like somebody else already wrote our story about the announcement, so I'm just hoping to be the reviewer, and then when it comes, I can experience it all fresh.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to stream too.
Oh yes, dude, I would love to. And it comes out on my birthday, May 5th. All right, are you ready, Ethan?
Ooh,
We need to open the.
that looks like it's completely standalone.
Yeah, which is also pretty cool. Because like, if you're gonna do an expansion, but you could make it standalone, then why not make it standalone? Because that way somebody could just buy it, and maybe they'll like it enough to buy the real game.
Yep.
How are?
So Yup asks, is everyone ready for build next
Ooh, that's
week?
gonna be exciting. Windows 10 announcements, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hopefully a flagship gets announced. That's the kind of thing they do at build.
We can have a bash if you fancy. Who's Mr. Griffud talking to? I don't know how to say your name, Mr. Griffud.
My only problem with prequels is you kind of know that the character's not going to die.
Well, but it can focus on different characters and stuff, and that's probably mostly what they'll
Yeah,
do.
that'd be interesting.
So
I
what are
hope
we supposed
so.
to do now? I mean, I'm pushing A. It's not doing anything.
Oh, there are a lot of graves over here.
Yeah, this is actually kind of a confusing point. It'd be easier if I wasn't concentrating on my streaming.
There's a generator at the bottom, but you're probably walking over to it. It's hard to tell with the delay.
Oh yeah, maybe we have to activate the gener. Whoa.
There's
There's
like a
a
generator with like a
charge
propeller
left
on it.
bumper. Like there's a transparent charge thing. Yeah, this is just confusing.
So do you know if build will be streamed online somewhere?
I think they do that, yes, but I'm not completely
Okay.
sure. But wow, you're right. That is a lot of graves.
It'll probably be on Windows Central.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Yes.
And we have two people going there too. Not me, unfortunately, but other people.
That's true, little prior. In Halo Reach, everyone died beforehand.
Yeah, and it doesn't make the story not compelling. Sometimes you can tell a compelling story about doomed characters or characters who are guaranteed to live. It's the journey that matters more than the destination.
As long as there's not like a lot of teases where it's like, oh, are they going to die? It's like, no, they're not going to.
Maybe we need to go back to the dude on the beach.
Did you check your map?
Yeah, he's blinking on the map, so that's why I think we need to go back to him.
Ooh.
Yo, C. Griffiths, good to see you, dude. So we talked about what we're doing on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but also we can go ahead and talk about what we are streaming next Saturday. Because remember, guys, next Saturday we're giving out free games. Every Saturday we always do that. So we really appreciate your support because those are the streams that we need to be successful. Because it's a lot of work getting free games to give you guys. And, you can show your appreciation by coming and by leaving nice comments on the articles for those streams. Would you share the link for today's article?
Yes, and I was going to share the dive kick review.
Thanks. That's nice of you to do.
Is there no threes review? There's a link.
We have a story about threes, but we didn't review it.
Okay. I mean, there's a link, so I wasn't sure if it was supposed to go to one.
Yeah,
like the dive kick one goes to dive kick review.
Yeah, and threes, I think it's a tag for threes, like just with the stories we wrote about threes.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
Sometimes we do that. So yeah, next Saturday, you guys, we're streaming 2 games in one stream. Those games are Dive Kick Edition for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam, and threes for Xbox One and iOS. So what's cool about that stream is that there's double the chances to win. We're giving out copies of both games, and if you didn't win Dive Kick, then you still got a chance to win threes, Or if you didn't want Dive Kick, then you could just try to win threes. Either way. And threes...
And dive kick is interesting. You think so? Yes, it's I'm a fan of fighting games, so I get a lot of the jokes in the game.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right up your alley, dude.
Yeah.
And it comes from the people at Iron Galaxy who work on Killer Instinct Season 2, as a matter of fact.
Yep, they're doing a great job. I think Cinder should be coming out hopefully next week.
Can't wait to see that. That's going to be exciting. If only people cared about Killer Instinct streams, which we've proven scientifically they do not.
Yes, now with Mortal Kombat out.
That's a different story. But...
Yes, everyone likes watching Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but remember our Killer Instinct stream? Nobody showed up for it. It was frustrating.
I think Jeffy showed up.
Not enough.
But I don't know if he counts as a person.
So, yeah, now we have a new goal, so we can progress in the story. Oh, nice. C. Griffiths likes Dave Lang. Yeah, he's a character. He's the president of Iron Galaxy. Real nice guy. We've worked with him over the years. We interviewed him one time for Wrecketeer. They made that game. Not a game that is very easy to care about, but...
Yeah, they've stepped up their game. I think they made something else, too, that was kind of cool.
I mean, heck, they did the PS Vita version of Borderlands 2.
Ooh.
No, they didn't get a great frame rate out of it, but,
But it's still pretty impressive to put a game like that on
because it is
mobile.
a huge game.
Yeah.
I need to heal.
I'm going to go to their site real quick and check out some stuff they made. And they're based in Chicago.
Yes, which is also cool. If I ever went to Chicago, I would totally tour their place.
Iron Galaxy made a lot of the Capcom ports on Xbox 360
Oh yeah,
and
good
PS3.
point. Like Marvel vs. Capcom Origins.
Yes, and Darkstalkers Resurrection.
How do I
is
combine
really cool.
things? I don't think I have the ability to combine items yet, which is lame. All right, let's go.
And Third Strike, which has some of the best netcode in any fighting game.
Yeah, because they use GGPO, right?
Yes, but you need a little more than that. You can't just use GGPO and it'll be perfect. Like Killer Instinct has some of the best, probably the best netcode ever.
Yeah, it always has been flawless when I played online. Not that I'm any good at it, but
yes, I've had a couple. I believe a couple of weeks ago I was playing it and I had a laggy match that disconnected, and I thought my Xbox broke because it had been over 200 matches since I had a laggy match.
Whoa.
Yeah, compared to like Street Fighter 4, Mortal Kombat X, where it's like maybe 4 out of 10 are horribly laggy.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like
definitely-
I don't know why anyone would reinvent the wheel when GGPO already exists. You know, it kind of shows a lack of caring. You know, like a wrongheadedness.
yeah,
Ah,
like
there's
on
Guy.
Killer Instinct kind of set the bar on Xbox One, and Mortal Kombat did not live up to it.
That's a shame. Look, we met Kovac, the guy
Yeah.
who writes the How to Survive pages that we enjoy so much.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he actually is alive and talking to us now.
I hope so. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't be
There
following
you
his
go.
advice. Just everything else in Mortal Kombat X is amazing. It's just the online is just so bad.
Oh god, yeah. Like Ethan and I don't enjoy this part of the game, but we'll show you guys in a second. Mongbox says she lives a little bit outside of the city of Chicago. She doesn't live right within it. I don't think anyone lives within Chicago. Like you go into Chicago and you get robbed.
You live in the suburbs, and you say you're from
Yeah, because
Chicago.
you know I've been there a couple times, and there's some real seedy places. You know, like, and even Houston is like that. Probably it's just that I never go through the bad parts of Houston. Well, let's go on.
I will be in Chicago May 22nd through 24th for Combo Breaker,
Wow,
and I believe Iron Galaxy is sponsoring that
dude,
tournament.
awesome. You should like shoot an interview or something.
Yeah, if I had a
You
camera,
really don't have a
maybe.
video camera?
No, I
If
have
you
a
have
phone.
which phone?
1020.
That actually would be good enough, dude. Like, there's videos we used on the site that I shot with a 920.
Yeah, it seems like you have to kind of mess with the settings to make it look really good, though, and I don't know how
You
to
know,
do
like
that kind
the
of
hardest
stuff.
thing is just getting good sound. Like, because at an event like that, often you have bad, bad background sound. Okay, now we're going to some little island to do some training. Oh.
So this guy's going to be your friend now?
Well, he's making us go through a training sequence. So this part, I can already tell you what we don't like about it. What we don't like about it is that you have to dodge random lightning strikes, and that's just stupid. But hopefully we will be fine.
Question 33, why should you help monkeys?
What?
That was you could pick like A, B,
I'm
or not
coming.
A, B, A, X, Y, B.
Right. Let's do this. I'm having a good time with the stream tonight, dude. You doing all right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Sweet.
fun.
Kovac land.
So this seems like this will be the end of the tutorial once you get through this area.
Should be, right?
Yeah, and then he'll be kind of testing you to make sure you learn
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's still a challenging area. Whoa, I just got struck by freaking lightning.
Did you try putting your machete away?
No, I did not. That might be worth trying. Right now I want to level up.
I wonder-
Because I just leveled up. I'm going to... Slows the fall of the drink and food gauges. That is important. So definitely...
I just saw you get struck by lightning. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's not funny when it's happening to you, you know?
Yeah.
And it's
Oh.
dark. Should we equip the flashlight? But if we do that, then we can't... Sorry. I thought you were a zombie. Oh, he got hit by lightning. Sorry.
Oh, am I signed into my? I think I'm signed into a different account
On what?
on
On-
Twitch.
I don't know. I saw you...
Why am I in it? Why am I in a
Are you
different
signed in
account?
as Jeffy?
No, I tried Chrome because someone told me Chrome. They made it better on laptops. So I'm gonna go back to Internet Explorer because I don't know whose account this is.
That's messed up. Ugh, Internet Explorer, it runs so poorly on my computer, it's not even funny. Like, when I only switch to
Yeah?
Internet Explorer when I want to be sure that websites don't work right.
Let me go back.
Ah,
Yeah, that's happened a couple. Sometimes I'm just kind of like signed into someone else's account, and I don't know if it's just maybe I'm still signed into my account and it's just a glitch. I don't know. Twitch is kind of weird
yes,
sometimes.
it definitely is. It is a buggy website all on its own.
Yes, I'm not a big fan of Which it looks like we are having issues with PS4 codes, not having enough people.
Yeah, and that's fine. It is okay if we have some extras. I will put them to good use. But
You can find
Yes.
plenty of food around here, once you know how to spot it. For instance, see those woods?
yeah, by the way, 505 Games is the publisher for this game, and they were so generous with codes tonight. 24 codes, that's a lot. Like, usually we get about 12 codes. So,
I
man.
believe 505 usually pretty
Yeah,
good
they're
with
an
that.
excellent partner. Like, I don't, like, whether or not I like their games, they're always so good to work with, and it makes it a really pleasant experience. Because like they have a few games that I'm not crazy about, such as Terraria.
Yeah.
Although obviously you do like Terraria, so it's not like Terraria is some horrible game. It's just that it's not for me.
Although in that game you can customize your tombstone.
Oh, sweet. Hold on. Coming. So the darkness here, it's pretty. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and equip the flashlight because that's enough.
Have you gotten struck by lightning in a
Not in a
while?
while. The lightning stopped, but it is going to come back. I think it was just like a little thing to start out the section with. Uh, oh, dude, you can equip the flashlight and then still be able to attack with a weapon. And here I was just running around
Oh,
with no
sweet.
flashlight. Ooh, soldier helmet. Can I equip that? Equip. Yay, and it actually shows up on your character. Did he say how to get into these taped over barriers yet? Uh,
I believe someone's in the chat said use
oh,
explosives.
yeah, somebody did say that. Ain't got it. Here's some arrows. You want them? Ain't got no explosives. You need a stick? How many do I have? Let me see. Wind stick.
Ooh, some zombies
No,
are
I don't have
coming
any
in.
extra. Yeah, we had gone for a little while without zombies. But yeah, this is his island, and for some reason he's got some zombies kept on it. Or maybe it's just that he keeps them out, but otherwise they would be getting in. Yo, Sinark, good to see you. Oh, we got a new page.
Kovacs rules.
I like these pages.
So, you guys, from what you've seen of the game tonight, what do you think about it? Like, you can feel free to be completely honest. It doesn't hurt your chances of winning or anything. But we're just interested in your feedback about this particular game.
Is drinking, eating, and sleeping. This chapter is about eating. Lack of food means
And I'm
no
sure they will
energy.
soon provide
No
some.
energy means
Yo, Mr.
Yep.
Griffith, Yup, and Ray Park won. Awesome. Yup is a longtime viewer, and a couple of new guys won. That's always good to see.
you can find many roots to eat.
Let's see. Sounds like Bandit is having some issues with actually sending the codes, but he'll get to it. Oh, nice.
That's good.
Yep, thinks it looks pretty cool.
Remember to check your other folder for the codes
Here is for
on Twitch.
deadly pasta.
Yeah, co-op definitely makes it better, and it's great that it has both local and online. So, like, if you don't have a friend online who owns the game, at least you can play it with somebody when they come over.
Fresh meat attracts zombies. You have been warned.
Yeah, Ken Zibit's right. It is a hard game. Like, the story actually is a little easier than that challenge we were working on, but it gets harder. It's a hard game.
Yeah, the challenge just seemed kind of confusing.
Definitely. But I guess the idea is that
Yeah.
you would have already beaten story mode before you even start the challenges, probably.
Yeah, you probably should know what you're doing
Yeah.
beforehand.
That's fine. Now let's get back to Kovac. Over this way. Well, no. How did we get over there? No? Where? Oh, collect. Oh, I have to eat a Casanova? Eat. There we go. Okay, I just had to eat food. They've introduced the eating mechanic.
Mm.
There we go. All filled up.
You know if equipment carries over to challenges?
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
believe
does
so.
not.
No.
So, but in a way, it's not so bad because, like, if you only had a little time, you could play a challenge. As long as you're prepared for the challenge of it, without.
And looking at your inventory, it looks like you can upgrade it eventually.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we're eating Casanova roots. I don't know what that is, but I guess it's kind of like beets.
Yeah, I'll look those up real quick.
All right, and now we have a little bit of light. That's a good thing. And he's taking us over to this area. Let's see what's up. So yeah, just for you new guys, I want you to understand that our stream is a great stream for variety. Like a lot of Twitch streamers, they just stream a certain game like Grand Theft Auto or League of Legends or whatever. But our stream is all about just showing you the many different games that you can play on Xbox One, PS4, and Windows. Like every week you're gonna get to see at least 3 different games from us. Some games we will stream more than once, sometimes we don't. Weekend games, they only get their one weekend stream. Then maybe during the week another time we might stream them. But the point is, like, you can tune in, always see a different game, whether or not it's a game for you. It doesn't have to be a game that you're specifically interested in. But you can count on a great chat community. Like, we have such a good community of people who come every week and some new people all the time. And it makes for a really nice, engaging chat. And, like, tonight, chat's going a little bit fast and we're kind of concentrating on the game and stuff. But there's a lot of times when I can react to, like, every chat message, you know what I'm saying? And, like, because, I really do like getting to know you guys. And, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts about whatever games we're playing, etc., or just what's going on with your life. And Royal Bob here, I've gotten to know him pretty well just through chat before he ever stepped onto the microphone with us.
Yep. Well, you got some nice moves right now.
Kicking some butt.
Yeah. Do you know if this game gets harder with more people?
No, I don't think so. I think it's actually easier.
With more
But
people?
it does have 3 selectable difficulties. So, like, as you can see right now, the difficulty is reasonable. Although, like, it does step up just all on its own. But if you thought easy was too easy, then just play on normal or hard, and you'll have a whole different experience.
Do you know if you ever get to like build a shelter?
I don't think you, like, build a base and stay at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you
Okay.
can camp at certain places, but you're always moving on, in the actual story at least. Okay,
Alright.
we need to go drink some water. But it's almost like an arcadier version of State of Decay, though, huh? I mean, different setting, being on an island and what have you.
Yeah, I'm just always a fan of the kind of having a base and then defending
I
it
do like that as well.
and building it. I love base
Here's
building
an
so
arrow,
much.
Ethan. Come get it. He's got to retrieve his arrows, and I'm just letting him take care of that.
So is his character better at using bows than your
It's just that
character?
he bothered with it, and I'm not bothering with it. It's my mind,
Okay.
I got to focus on the chat, talking to you, and different things, so I don't want to have to deal with the more complex mechanics, like crafting. But also, it's good because I can be taking care of the close-up guys while he shoots from a distance. I mean, you can definitely upgrade your storage to be able to carry more things on you. You don't have like an item chest that you leave things at, but just, leveling up. Oh, hey. New page. Well, Royal Bob, that might be... I'm an achievement fan, but I think achievement horror is what I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
Uh,
You have to take care of your body's
maybe.
needs.
But I can say that every single Xbox One game I review, I always talk about the achievements. Like, that's one thing you can look forward to in my reviews, is finding out which achievements are going to be the most time-consuming or the hardest, or even the most fun. Like, I always make sure to talk about those, because I know that people care about them, so I want to address that in my review. And you don't get that from a lot of reviews.
Do not drink from the
Yeah,
same
that's always good.
hydration.
I just noticed that
Do not drink
in the book it looked like there's going to be a sleep meter coming up soon, so maybe you do get to do a little
Oh,
base
joy.
stuff. Yes. But this time it's
Yes, I'm
focusing on the
drinking
water one.
vodka plus Coke Zero. Lochdoon.
you will find many
Are you from Scotland? Because you got a kind of a Scottish name.
water. You will find some fresh
And you guys feel free to tell me what you're drinking too. Like, that's kind of a tradition on the stream, as we talk about what we're drinking. I don't always drink alcohol during the streams. A lot of times it's just water or Diet Coke. But yeah, it's fun to share that little aspect of our lives. What we got in here? Take. Oh, shield potion. So we're just getting some recipes. Water. Oh, water is the most boringest drink. Boringest is not a word.
I don't know, water's pretty interesting.
Interesting, no. Good,
Not
yes.
flavor wise, but interesting. Water itself is
I need
interesting.
to drink water?
Yes.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, here? Oh, okay, I gotta drink some water. We're just talking about how water's boring, and now I have to drink it.
To save your life.
The well is dry. Ethan, you took all the water.
I just drank once.
I think it looked like he was saving some water. I don't know if he has some
Yeah,
canteens or something.
here's the thing about the difficulty of this game. This area is designed for one player. So, like, there was one drink of water in this well, and he drank it. So now what do
Mm.
I do? Now we gotta look for somewhere else, and I don't know if there is anywhere else.
Oh, it kind of looked like he was at the well for a while, so he might have
You don't have anything
been
to cut it down
drinking.
with? I've got a stick.
It did say something about
Oh,
fruit
here's my
though
machete.
inside
Okay.
the drink tutorial, so
Ew.
maybe you can get some
That
fruit.
wouldn't be bad. Oops. I did not equip it. Equip! Alright. Yeah, just pushing A once is not enough. You gotta push it twice. Monster Orange Zero Ultra is Narco's new favorite. Narco, that sounds great. I'm a huge fan of monster drinks. I've never had that one, though. But I would try it.
So how do you feel about the controls
Oh,
in
they're
this
great,
game?
you know. Twin stick controls, just perfectly intuitive and natural.
Bottle of water that I got from him.
Where? You're gonna give it to me?
I gave it to you already.
Oh, he gave me a bottle of water, so now I can drink that, and I think that will let us move on.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting a lot of water from that well.
I mean, he says he only drank that once, but he bottled water earlier. Down to the left.
Do you know if you can trade items between each
Yeah,
other, like
he just
weapons?
gave me water. That bottle of water. So yes, you can, which is good.
Yes.
I'm having an easier time with the game today than I did the first time. So I'm liking that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem overly difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not yet. I mean, we played for a while though before we really started to struggle with it. But where are you going, Quebec?
Yeah.
Ready to pass this island.
So speaking of achievements, how are the achievements in this game?
That is a good question that unfortunately I can't answer because I've never looked at the list. I did not actually review the game. Like I wrote some impressions about it, but I did not review it.
I'll go ahead and take a look at them and see
Good
how
man. Here's a new page. Let's
Yeah.
look at it. Boom.
that will influence my decision, probably, if I purchase it sooner or later.
Longbox, how could you say that? I am scared of Darker Player 2.
I don't know, you do tend to turn up the volume, or the brightness.
I did for that Resident
Dark
Evil
Game.
game, didn't I? I mean, I just
Yeah.
wanted it to show up better on the stream, but then somebody was complaining about how gray it was.
Oh yeah, it messes with the colors when you turn it up.
Lockdoon, I'm playing in co-op, dude. I'm playing online with WestX, my son. And it also has local
So
co-op.
yes, and this version of the game has you can do story co-op, which you could not do in the 360 version.
Wow,
So that's
that
another
is a
plus.
huge plus.
You can do challenges in that version, but not story.
Yes, I do still have my flashlight on.
And it had 12 achievements before, and now it has 37.
And I think I've just unlocked crafting, or we must have already been able to craft because Ethan's been making arrows. Look at that, you can make some funky guns and stuff.
And now you can craft guns.
Yep, is feeling the cereal rush. Yeah, thank you, Angelus. Great having you in the stream. Please do come back. Let's talk to Kovac. What's he got to say? Oops.
Ooh, I like the chainsaw weapon that he shot his own head off with
That was
it.
pretty rad looking.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Dead Rising feel going on with
Oh,
that.
nice. Speaking of Dead Rising, I really need to stream that sometime, like just during the week.
Oh yeah, it's really fun. And there's an unbelievable amount of zombies in the third game. Yeah, I've seen a lot of zombie game. Maybe Dead Rising 2 has more on screen, but on PC, maybe. I mean, there's hundreds. Like, there's going to be some parts where you'd think it's just like zombies in the background, and then you can actually attack them, and you realize they're real zombies, not just some pixels in the
That's
background.
wild.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
So we have to make a gun somehow. We got to look for the parts to it. Here's the thing about streaming. Like when you're streaming, you often don't get to pay attention to the story enough.
Since you weren't paying attention, I'm making it myself.
Okay, make it.
Not picking.
Hopefully your son should be paying
Yeah, pay
attention a
attention,
little more.
punk.
I know when Tyler streams, there'll be giant words on the screen telling him exactly what to do, and he gets stuck there for a while.
That does sound like
And then I'll type in chat exactly what it says on
Oh.
screen, and he'll be like, "Oh, thanks."
Mr. Griffith, I was actually thinking about asking for a review code for Killing Floor 2, and that would be fun to stream if I could get it, because I loved the first game. Back when I really played a lot of Steam games, I loved it.
Why did it give you
You think your computer would be able to handle
Yeah,
it? Is that
I
a
mean, not like
complaint?
at max or anything, but yeah, if I turn it down to 720p, I'm sure it will be able to handle it.
So all the stuff I've seen for it it just looks amazing.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, remember, my computer is a gaming notebook. It is several years
Alright.
old, but it's still beefier than a lot of people's, computers they bought last year.
It is also in early access, so it might not be optimized.
Well, good time to get,
Yeah.
I mean, like, that way you can watch as it develops.
Yeah.
You can't sleep if you are not tired, so they've introduced the sleeping mechanic.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. If you just kind of sleep outside, or if you have to sleep in certain areas.
I'm sure there's certain areas.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, you have to find a secure shack, is what he is saying. So, clean the secure shack and take a nap is our current objective. And we do, yeah, like we don't stream a ton of Steam games, but sometimes we do. Such as, like I said, on Tuesday, we're streaming East 6. So, and actually, like, I've started to do a fair number of Steam reviews on our site.
Yes, they have increased.
Yeah,
Recently. Mostly Japanese games, it
well,
seems.
not Herald.
Harold, oh yes, Harold was not.
Yeah, would you
Japanese
mind
game.
sharing the link to that?
Sure. I can.
You guys, earlier this week I reviewed a game for Steam called Herald, and I know Herald is not a very exciting name, but I would really appreciate if you would read the review and leave a comment on it. Like, that review did not get enough comments, and we actually do need to have a certain amount of comments for our reviews. So, you guys, new viewers, regular viewers, if you could please just open up the review in a separate tab and then read it when you get the chance and leave a comment, that would be much appreciated.
I believe Killing Floor 2 is on or will be coming the PS4, so hopefully it eventually comes to
Sweet.
Xbox One.
I really need to get a PS4. The problem is I said I wouldn't get one until Tyler gets an Xbox One. So that means he's only ever going to get one if it goes on sale super cheap.
Yeah, it's been on sale pretty cheap for the current gen console.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be really cheap because he has this emotional bitterness about getting banned.
Yeah, I'm not. If I didn't have backlog already, I probably would get one, but I don't want to make it bigger.
That does happen. Well,
If I wasn't still like playing Killer Instinct, like a launch title.
well, they keep adding
this
to it.
is-
It's not like it's a game that came out and died,
I'd watch out for a boss around here because there are a lot of tombs.
There are. I wonder why everybody died. But I mean, we're still in the training part. You just got your head cut off, and you deserved it. Oh, and you just got thrown because I'm a wrestler. Ammo for handmade guns. Yeah, you're right, Alex. The PS4 is more expensive than the Xbox One. The thing is, like, I already have a PlayStation TV and a Vita, so, like, I own a bunch of Vita games because we do usually stream them every week. I'll just get it. So, like, a lot of those games are cross-buy, which means you can, if you got them on the Vita, then you can play them on the PS4 also. And yeah, I've got a bunch of games already that I could do that with. So it's like I've got a built-in library. And there is Bloodborne. Bloodborne is awesome, and I would really like to play that.
Yes, and the patch just came out that fixed the loading times.
Tight.
Yeah, I really want to play Bloodborne as well.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for liking achievements, Sinark. Believe me, I like Xbox achievements more, but most of all, I like the games, and that's like if you get too addicted to achievements, then I think it's easy to lose sight of that. Like your priority should always be to play interesting games and not specifically just to get achievements. You know, because there's people who are so addicted to achievements, you could put their hands on a controller with Bloodborne or some other game that's really good, but it doesn't have achievements, and they'd be like, "Ugh, what am I doing playing this?" You know, like it's like you're too addicted, dude. Don't forget, achievements
Yeah,
make a game
I'm
better.
kind
They
of like
don't,
that.
but you have to like the game to begin with.
I kind of need little goals as I play the game, otherwise I just
But
get
you
kind of
still have
bored.
goals because you got. I mean, they have trophies. It's just not the same system, you know.
Yeah,
Mr. Griffith, we are hoping for that. I don't want to get too excited about Microsoft's promises because they have let us down in the past on some things. So I'm being very cautiously optimistic about it right now.
yeah, I believe mostly it's for indie games are probably going to be
Yeah,
cross-platform.
like if they make it as easy to do cross buy and cross play as it is on PlayStation systems, then it'll still mostly be indie games, but it'll happen often enough that you can say it's a really good feature.
Yes, that would be a
Yeah, I
huge
would love
feature.
it. But like if they make it hard to do it, and they could make it hard to do it, you just never know with them. Like then it won't get supported very much, and it'll just be like
Yeah,
wasted potential. So we'll see. Because I mean, like people, if you like, I'm a longtime Windows Phone fan, right? And like I've seen how badly Microsoft has bungled Windows Phone for 4+ years now, and it's gonna, I just don't want to get
yeah,
too excited about something that sounds good because sometimes it sounds good, but they don't follow through with it.
yeah. Usually there'll be like a short period of like a month where things get kind of exciting, and then they just kind of completely stop talking about Windows Phone
Yeah,
altogether.
or like an exec will change. This will happen in Microsoft so often. An exec changes, and then whatever that guy used to work on, all of a sudden it just goes, because the new guy just doesn't care about it. They do that all the time. Hey, look, we're going to
Yeah,
sleep. That's what you really want to see, Royal Bob, and there it is.
yes, I did. And it looks like there are some games that are already planned to be cross-buy, such as Pinball
Didn't they say that for
FX2.
Shovel Knight?
Yes, Shovel Knight as well.
So
Some games are supposed to have cross-play, like iDarb, Siegecraft Commander, and Pinball. I don't know how you do cross-play with Pinball FX2. I don't know,
yeah,
leaderboards
that's got to be
maybe?
what it is. Just shared leaderboards,
Yeah,
and that's easy to do. It just
yeah,
has to upload a number.
yeah.
Cinnabar Sin, she's on my friends list.
Hmm.
We used to play Order and Chaos Online together. So now where do we go? By the way, we didn't get very much farther than this when we played.
Yeah, it's kind of dark out now.
Okay, hold on. I gotta heal. What'd you give me? Alright. I'm gonna use this poultice. I will apply this poultice to my junk. I mean, my injury.
So do you know if the Nokia 521 has 1 gig of RAM?
Um, God, I can't
I
remember
don't
if India has
remember.
a 521 or a 620. Because
I'll try
whichever
to
one
look it
she
up
has
before.
does not have a gig of RAM.
Yeah, see, so Synarch, you probably want to get one with a gig of RAM for some of
Yeah,
the
if you're gonna
games.
buy a Windows Phone, do not buy one with less than a gig of
Just
RAM.
just for the games, yeah, you definitely want to get at least a
Oh,
gig of
there's
RAM.
Kovac again. Mission complete.
Check it.
Oh, he's taking our shotgun away. How about we just don't hand it to him? He can't make us take it. We're the ones with the shotgun. Oh, special gift. Let's see what he's got. That's our objective. Give it back to him.
Yeah, just make sure there's a gig of RAM. I'm not sure. Their website's not very helpful.
Sorry.
This Microsoft devices website.
You mean Windows Central or somebody else?
No, this is actually Microsoft's
Oh, their
official.
site. Okay, yeah.
Yes. It just says 8 gigs of RAM. It does not, or memory. It does not say how much RAM.
Mr. Griffith made a little joke about the two characters sleeping together. Yeah. Please remember that we are father and son, so we don't do that. Let's see.
Unless this is Game of
Oh, well,
Thrones, I
yeah, that'd
believe
be a different
stuff
story.
like that goes on over there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the flagship Windows 10 phone as well. I'm more interested in the games though, not really. I don't really care about the
I
rest of
do
the
want a
stuff.
newer phone. You know, I've had my 1520 for about 15 months now, and I am ready for a new phone. But it still has. Oh, we can go back to Ramon. It still has to be a phablet, or I'm not trading it in, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a friend today. He was getting either an Android or a Windows phone, and he really wants the Xbox games, but he can't live without it, Snapchat. So he went with the Android. But that's all he uses on
Whoa,
his
whoa.
his Android phone, Snapchat. That's the only thing he really cares
Really?
about.
What's so good about Snapchat?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that the one where it like doesn't save your
It might
messages?
be. I mean, I don't know. I am a big Skype user, so I guess I can understand why somebody would really like a particular chat program. But
Yeah. I've been starting to use WhatsApp. That's kind of weird.
yeah, people really like that app. I never even bothered with it.
Yes, I have a friend who is having his phone canceled, or he's getting rid of his phone in a couple days. So he said we should get that
There's a
instead.
monkey up there, Ethan. Let's go. Like, we could leave the island
Um,
now, but there's other objectives we can do if we stay on it, so I guess we're going to stay on it.
yeah, get some more
Yeah, and by the
upgrades.
way, we're only scheduled for 90 minutes tonight. It looks like we're going to go ahead and run over a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people in here checking this out. 44 right
Sweet!
now.
Yeah, we really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys tuning in. You've all been a really excellent crowd tonight, and we're so grateful for that. Normally we accept donations from viewers. Tonight we actually don't because we still don't have our donation situation set up yet. Like, Tyler's supposed to be taking care of that very soon.
Miss Lil Fryer says Snapchat is like pretty much the main app for nude photos.
That's funny.
So yeah, I could see why someone would want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind receiving some nude photos if anybody has some to send. Oh, but it can't be through Snapchat.
Yeah.
I got in trouble with that with one of my girlfriends one time. She's like, "Why do you have this naked picture from this girl?" And I'm like, "We're just friends." You know, it was a weird situation.
Okay. Yeah, I've
I
heard some weird nude photo stories today, but I'd rather not
think
think
we
of
have to go
that.
back down to the ground, Ethan.
Yeah, you guys are pretty
Yeah.
high up,
Darn it.
and there's a horde of zombies eating somebody.
Wonderful. And I can see that Sandbar Sin died down there, too. Let's go on. Yeah, Mr. Griffith, that Samsung did sound good. I had the Samsung Focus, and they didn't support it very well, so that's why I never got the Active S. Also, Active is a dumb name. It's Vita spelled backwards, which is dumb. But no, I wouldn't not buy something just because it has a dumb name. Heck, I bought a Nintendo Wii a long time ago.
Yes, I have one of those as
Mine
well.
is an excellent dust collector.
I've played it more than
Wow,
PS3,
really?
so I'm up for that. Yeah.
Mm.
Mostly NES collection or NES remix and
On the
Bayonetta
regular
2.
Wii? No, that's a Wii U. I'm
Wii
talking
U.
about the Wii.
Yeah. Oh, the Wii. I played it. Mostly Mario Kart, I think.
Eh, I've
It's got some good light gun games.
Well, yeah, it does have that. Although you can also, the PS3
Although,
does also.
yes, except you have to buy an extra accessory just to
Yeah,
play
but at
them.
least they won't look like butt.
Yeah.